Hello, my name is Zach, and I like to backpack around the world. Good morning from Memphis, Tennessee. Today I am leaving Memphis and I am heading to St. Louis, Missouri. Now, this trip that I am embarking on is more than just St. Louis. It's a bit of a mini road trip. I do have plans in other cities in Missouri as well as in Tennessee, so there's that. Anyways, there is a concert that I will be attending in St. Louis, and the doors open at 4 p.m. It is currently 9 a.m. here in Memphis, and it's about a 4.5-hour drive to St. Louis. I'm sure I'm going to stop here and there on my way up to St. Louis for the vlog, as well as I'll probably need a tank of gas. I'll probably want to eat, all that good stuff, so I better go ahead and hop on the road. But before I do, I want to point out that I finally broke down. Well, I didn't break down, but I finally got new tires. $674 later. 10 months later. I started having problems out of my previous tires back in September on my road trip up to what was supposed to be Toronto, but we all know what happened there. I'm going to try to make up for that sooner than later. All right, let's get to St. Louis, y'all. Vamos. If you don't promote yourself, who do you expect is going to? The answer is nobody, most likely. You have to drive down this gravel road in order to get to Johnny Cash's boyhood home here in Dyess, Arkansas. It kind of adds to the ambiance of how poor Johnny Cash grew up. And you can only imagine how it was. God, I don't know when he was born. I believe in the 1930s or 40s. Johnny Cash was born in 1932. Just looked it up. All right, anyways, I have just made it to Johnny Cash's boyhood home. I don't believe I'm going to be able to get up close to it because they have it locked. No bueno. I'll try to get a close-up video of it with my phone. But anyways, yeah. It's not his childhood home. He was born somewhere else in Arkansas. Hold on, I'll get that information for y'all now. He was born in Kingsland, Arkansas. Not quite sure how far that is from here. Kingsland. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Pretty far. 167 miles away. Like 60 miles south of Little Rock. I wonder why he came up north to Dyess, Arkansas. I guess they had kind of a prosperous farming, agriculture type thing going on over here. So maybe that's what brought them here, for money. But I can only imagine how long it took to get from there to here. In those days, I don't believe they even had an interstate back then. I don't believe that the tours are operational here at Johnny Cash's boyhood home because it is currently 10 a.m. and it's a Saturday. Would I partake in such a tour? Probably not. I'm kind of in a hurry to get to St. Louis, but still, it's nice to check out a piece of history. You know, I respect Johnny Cash. I enjoyed his music once upon a time. I still listen to him from time to time, but not really. I kind of like to keep my music taste recent. I don't want to have too much nostalgia in my music because I don't want to think about the past. So, there you go. And if you are curious what concert I am going to tonight in St. Louis, Missouri, tonight I am seeing Honey Revenge. That is the main reason I'm going. Now, there are 5 other bands on the lineup. We have the Home Team, Stand Atlantic, Magnolia Park, Scene Queen, and Lit Down. Should be a great show. Cannot wait. But in order to attend the show, I need to keep on driving, so let's get back on the road. I still have about 4 hours left because there's a huge fucking detour. You can't go through Blytheville, Arkansas. Something's going on over there. I don't know if it's a flood or construction or what. Always something, right? We'll get to St. Louis eventually. Let's go. Good old Johnny Cash. I made it to the Show Me State. Made it to good old Missouri. Now I'm getting hungry. Let's find somewhere on the way to St. Louis to eat. Where at? No idea. I'd like to eat somewhere local, but at the same time, if my options are limited, McDonald's, Sonic, Taco Bell, we'll figure the shit out. I always do. I got myself a beefy 5-layer burrito. I decided to come eat in my car because for a drink inside of that Taco Bell, it was way too much. So I was like, you know what? Let's just eat in my car. So that's what I'm going to do.
Just have certified concert dad.
Pretty much. Take a photo of me and my ID for if I'm signed.
I'm already wearing a Levi fucking shirt.
Just hand out business cards here, just copies of cards.
Jake was thinking about it.
Too short. You're gonna stay right in my heart. And the pain is way too short. I didn't mean to turn you on, but it feels like there's nothing at all. I didn't mean to turn you on.
Really quickly, can I ask a question? Am I supposed to say that we're in Sauget, or do you want me to just say we're in St. Louis for the rest of the show? Oh, okay. So that was not that helpful because all I fucking heard was, ah! All right. Louis. Well, what the fuck is up, St. Louis? My name is C Queen. And I'm so thankful to be on this stage tonight. And on tour with so many amazing women. Because one thing about me is that I fucking hate men in bands. And I wish that they would all just shut the fuck up. Headline spot goes to the abuser. Half my idols are fucking losers. If I'm the bitch just starting rumors, what about the dogs turn into groomers? And I take a good people getting overlooked. If a bitch wants to be famous, tell him write a better pussy.
The allegations that have been made against a member of are a matter we do not take lightly.
All right, y'all. I just got finished with the concert, as well as I stopped by Twin Peaks for something to eat, as well as I wanted to watch some UFC fights. So that's what I did. The concert, fantastic. I absolutely loved Honey Revenge. They are becoming one of my favorite bands. Love them, love them, love them. Scene Queen absolutely surprised me. I did not think I was going to enjoy her as much as I did, but I really enjoyed her set. Magnolia Park, I saw them 2 years ago at Sad Summer Festival, and honestly, I enjoyed them more then than I did tonight. Sorry. Let Down, he was okay. Masaminos, more or less. I wasn't crazy about him. I enjoyed his set, I guess. There's that. And then the worst set of the night would have to go to the home team. I just cannot get into the home team. To each their own. I don't want to be an asshole. I'm just telling it like it is, giving y'all my honest opinion of what I witnessed tonight at the concert. Oh yeah, and Stan Atlantic. I loved Stan Atlantic once upon a time when they were a pop punk band, and now they've transformed into this, I don't want to say a weird sound, but it's not the type of music that I prefer to listen to. Not the best, but I did enjoy that they did some of their old songs. Good stuff, good stuff. I enjoyed tonight. I enjoyed Twin Peaks. I enjoyed watching the fights. I'm sorry this vlog was a little short and I did not really pace it well. I should have left home earlier than I did so I could include more things in the vlog, because I was kind of on a time crunch after I stopped by Johnny Cash's home, boyhood home, and I just had to get to St. Louis and get to the venue because the doors opened at 4. The first band went on at 4:45. Yeah, it is what it is. My first vlogs, when I pick the camera back up, they usually don't tend to be what I wish they would be. I wish I was more like Adam the Woo sometimes. But he's been doing this for 10 plus years. He has the experience to pick up a camera, go on a road trip anywhere, do anything, and make it entertaining. And that's what I eventually want to learn how to do. 5 years ago, was it 5 years ago? 2018? 6 years ago. My sister and my dad told me to pick up a camera and vlog my travels. This is what I'm doing. 6 years, I should be a pro by now. Still got a long way to go. But I have 17,000, almost 200 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for sticking around. I know my vlogs, they are so inconsistent to where if you're sticking around, you're a diehard, and I appreciate that. And if you don't consider yourself to be a diehard, you're a diehard anyways. So thank you, muchas gracias, merci beaucoup, cop con cop. Anyways, I don't have a hotel booked here in St. Louis, and currently, according to my dashboard, it is 84 degrees. Usually I would sleep in my car, but I really don't want to wake up to 100-degree weather. And then in the car, it's much hotter. It would be absolutely on fire inside my car. So we're not going to sleep in my car tonight. So let's find a hotel. I guess I'll vlog that bit and then end the video. Let's go to... I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go somewhere. The thing is, I don't know if I want to stay in St. Louis another night or just one night. I kind of want to be a kid for 8 hours and go to Six Flags. So maybe I should stay in Maryland Heights, where there's a Six Flags. I have not been to a Six Flags park in at least 12 years. At least 12 years. 2012? 12 years. Should I? Should Zach backpacking around the world go to a Six Flags? Let's check out this hotel that I booked for myself here in St. Louis, Missouri. I got 2 double beds. I'm only one person. I don't need that big of a bed. It's nice to have a big bed, but this will do the trick. I've slept in the backseat of my car. This is a lot bigger than the backseat of my car. So, I spent $101 a night on this hotel room. I am staying here for 2 nights. However, I mentioned something about... This is going to make a lot of noise. I'm sorry. I mentioned something about going to Six Flags tomorrow, and I was looking at the price. And have you ever looked at a theme park's price and was like, that's a little too cheap for my comfort? I have not been to Six Flags in 12 years. It's only $30 to go. I feel like that's a little too cheap. Like, how do they upkeep their roller coasters for that cheap? Disney World and Universal Studios is like how much a day? 120? Something like that. It's expensive, but at least when you get aboard one of their roller coasters, you feel like you can trust them. You feel comfortable. At Six Flags, do you really feel comfortable? Not all, but a lot of the incidents that have happened at a Six Flags park is because of Six Flags. It's not because of the person. Like, whenever someone passed along a child, I can't remember if it was Pirates of the Caribbean or A Small World, someone passed a toddler to another cart and they dropped him in the water and the toddler drowned. Or when someone died on Mission to Space, it was because of their health conditions. Six Flags, when the person goes up on Superman in, I believe, Louisville, Kentucky, and that cable drops and snatches that girl's leg off, that's 100% a Six Flags liability. Or when the staff at Over Texas did not properly secure one of the passengers, and the passenger was telling them, hey, I don't think my thing is locked. And the attendant said, yes, it is. Don't worry about it. That's how it's supposed to be. And then she comes out of the roller coaster and falls to her death. I cannot, with good conscience, go to a Six Flags. Knowing all of that, as well as the price, it's a little too cheap for putting my trust into their roller coasters. I don't want to come out of a roller coaster. I don't want my legs snapped off. Let's forego Six Flags. However, the St. Louis Cardinals is in the middle of a series against the Cubs. I believe the third game is tomorrow. I could go to a Cardinals game. I've never been to Busch Stadium. But the thing is, I don't want to have another hobby. When I went to a Dodgers game, I wanted to keep going to Dodgers games. I only went to one other one, but I really wanted to go back to one. And I don't know. I don't want that expense hanging over my head. I don't want that hobby hanging over my head. I don't want to get into baseball like that. So I don't know. I don't know what to do tomorrow. So stay tuned to tomorrow's video where we find out what Zach backpacking around the world get up to while in St. Louis. As for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. My name is Zach, and I do like to backpack around the world. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Not a little one, a big one. And subscribe if you have not already subscribed. Thank you. Adios from St. Louis, Missouri. Ciao. I brought one of these Cokes in. I brought 2 Cokes in. They have a dead fly right on top of the air conditioning. Oh well, not a big deal. Cheers from St. Louis, Missouri.